All right, YouTube, new day here for me. Going back over these last ones. Got some long ones today. Some good crazy matches too. This is definitely one of them. Playing it's Naya Runes here. This is the last round of standard. My record right now, what would it have been? 6-4, I think. 4-3, and then 2-1. Yeah, 6-4. Um, 9-6 was the goal to requalify. And I like my standard deck more than I liked my historic deck, so I thought this was a pretty daggone important round for me. If I could go in 7-5, or wait a minute, I'm losing focus. Let's just start. Here I go. All the rounds are important, but this one felt like I could get to 9-6 a lot easier if I would win it. I mean, I don't think I can throw it back. Not very good against runes. Yeah, I believe if I won this one, what it would be is I could go 2-2 at the end. If not, I'd have to go 3-1 with a historic deck that didn't play out so good in the first day. But yeah, I mean, I have good mana. I have
a great game one hands against runes.
Exactly like what I said. I don't have a lot of spot removal in my deck, so I don't think I could just mulligan to a removal. Not like one removal just crushes them anyways. But it would be nice to have. Definitely played some against runes, decent amount. Very tough game one.
Could also end up doing nothing.
Yeah, I like playing her fiend there. I don't know what I do here. I wonder if I meet hook for 2. I think I should either meet hook for 2 or pass. Yeah, I don't mind meat hooking here. It's gonna get awkward if I don't do it right now. And it's game 1. He doesn't have any Tamiyo safekeepings in the main deck, so this Tommy's always going to be susceptible to the Emperor. I mean, really, for a game 1,
No discard.
This doesn't look so bad right at the moment. That's bad. He only has 2 of those as well. 2 sustenance. Which I find to be pretty important in this matchup, even. I know these games drag on. There's a lot of thinking and stuff.
I think I have to kill it.
I'm on 1.5 speed. You guys could speed it up. I don't want to go at 2x speed or something on this one and then have to just pause it way too much or backtrack way too much.
It's a hell of a showdown. He only has one white land, so maybe I'll get to bounce that circle.
Yeah, I wasn't wild about his play of just playing the forest, especially when he doesn't just jam this right away. Like, could have just played it as a white. That might be what he's thinking right here. I don't know. If I get to intercept the circle and he can't replay it, it's kind of a big deal, potentially. I think it's all like mandatory if you're gonna. You don't want to compound
I
mistakes.
just plus my guy. That's kind of
if you play that green land.
It's unlikely to work. I don't like any of my options really. If he has another white land, it's completely screwed.
Yeah, my play is just to brace this turn and hope I get to intercept this. Just the way he thought for a long time, and then I felt like he didn't have a white land in his hand at least. Like the pause, maybe he thought about it. And this can find a white land too.
Probably finds a white land,
which will screw me. Because this you don't have to pay the ward till it comes into play.
Showdown, I don't mind that as much.
Yeah, I don't have like a plan for the whole game or anything necessarily. My whole plan for this turn is like basically just try my best to not let him circle Ravine and kind of take it from there. Like he's gonna have to attack this Emperor, see what I can draw. Get some conniving.
Expecting that. I don't know what that means. That's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, it made sense once you had another spell.
I'll have to just let it die.
9/9, there's nothing I can really do.
Do I send both or just the interceptor? I have something I can discard at least. He's got the stupid thing to kill my guy anyways. I think I'm just gonna die. I have to draw max. I have to draw removal.
Correct. Just have to send them both and probably lose.
I don't think that does much. The most I can. Very likely dead. If I were to hook for 2, I might live.
I think I
should probably try to draw one of my removal spells.
I need to just play Kaito.
That's what I have to do. Not. I don't even get a creature off of this, so I assume I'm just dead. Like, probably by 1,000,000.
I mean, I'm looking at 6 here. So he needs one more thing to kill me, basically. That's unknown. I see he doesn't have enough white. Never mind. He doesn't have enough white mana to cast 3 cards.
he's managed to kill me.
But yes.
Okay.
Interesting that I scooped there instead of making him attack. He gets pretty low on time in this match. If something else comes up like that, it could have been. I mean, it wasn't that low. Where 10 more seconds would matter or anything.
Oh, I did that.
Like that game didn't take forever, so it's kind of definitely wasn't thinking about a timeout.
I really don't like this Mythic, but he has Sky Cleaves. Probably need to keep one in.
Yeah, his sideboard has 2 Skyclave apparitions, which is like the hardest removal to fight against to keep my stuff alive. That'll come into play in game 3 a lot. I kind of forget about them. I'm not sure if there's anything I could have done or not.
Far, far, far from ideal.
I think I'm gonna keep this hand.
I'm gonna keep it. This might be suicide.
I could see not keeping it.
But if the Rafine hits, or he takes time to remove it, I should be able to draw some more answers. That's good.
That's pretty much perfect.
Great draw there. Hopefully it gives me time.
Yeah, mostly I board in just removal and Archons. Yeah, I assume he's boarding in, ways to kill Archons or other creatures, and I would assume he's boarding in his safekeepings. He has portable holes, which I don't expect to see.
Like this start.
2 Brutal Cathar, which is definitely worse than Apparition, because if I kill that, I get my actual card back. And then 2 Valorous Stance, which I thought definitely might be for, killing Rafines. So I thought those might come in. And they can also kill Archons if they get a counter on them from something or whatever. Yeah, I think you got to pitch 2 land. I was kind of surprised.
Not really far ahead, though. Not really even far ahead at all.
His list only had the 2 Circle of Confinements instead of more, especially when he's playing a full 4 Commune with the Spirit. So I thought maybe he'd play more of those to kind of hunt removal down, but they're not the best removal. Because if I kill them, I get my stuff back. He did put portable holes in, okay. I wasn't really expecting those, and I don't really remember that. I mean, it's good here. I'm gonna ditch your land Rafine, maybe?
Definitely Rafine. And then I don't know if it's land or Emperor.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I'm trying to get this game to end soon, I think. Also, I can void rend the portable hole if I want. I don't remember if I end up doing that.
Get your own Archon at some point.
Maybe I could have thought about void rending the Fable that's drawing him to, but I don't think that's what I need to do either. He also only looted one card.
You have an option here to void rend at this portable hole. Honestly, I don't hate that option.
I think I decided if I am going to void rend his portable hole and eat both his guys, that I'm also going to Infernal Grasp his Naturalist in combat and just try to end the game really fast. I think I actually did do that.
For all I know, it's a play you can make. Hopefully, it's going to let me draw a bunch of cards. I don't know.
I hope I kill the
You
Naturalist
could also
in
kill
combat.
this Naturalist in combat.
Yeah, I like to do that here.
Take mana away from him.
If I'm going to tap my land, so I didn't do that? Shit. I don't know. I kind of like doing that. He does have treasures, though.
Ganjo?
Okay.
Now,
now I definitely. Okay. All right.
could die to these Kikis. I don't know.
Not sure if I'm gonna plus on my Ravine or if I'm just. I would. Oh, really on that guy? Yeah, that makes sense too. No, that's the one to plus on. Wow, I'm not pumping Ravine. I thought I'd want to get my flyer going. I guess I figured I could pump it next turn. I don't know. Probably just should have pumped it there. Well, I wouldn't have ended up pumping it, but I probably should have targeted it. I do like what I did with the Emperor, I think. I mean, these games have so many decisions in them. It's a lot easier watching it back. It seems like in real time, like everything.
He's putting it on one with stomach sickness
For his deck as well. I think I had a hard time when I tried playing runes. I never knew what to do. I finally got the Esper deck to a point where I felt like I was making good decisions.
I will say if he doesn't try to attack me, I can likely first strike my Ravine and just kill him before lifelink. So he is going to go up to 7.
I'm just trying to see here if I let it die, if I can just kill him or something.
I think I have to block. I think there's any way not to block. That's interesting.
Can kill an enchantment,
Draw untap land with that, perhaps?
And artifacts.
Not hit an untapped land. Fucking wild.
I mean, this is still pretty good.
Any land at all. Not sure that I need to do that, but it's an option. Something has to block Dennick at least.
And not saying he's doing anything wrong. I'm just personally
reflection. He doesn't have to block Dennick.
Personally, I'm happy if one of these Kikis goes away, just because I don't exactly know how all that works, to be quite honest. So that seems like one way I could mess all this up. So I was happy to see some of that go away.
Seems fine. I mean, I could just not. No, there's not a lot I want to bounce. Like, I don't think a Showdown's going to do much for him.
Yeah, I like casting that for sure.
I don't know, maybe he just plays Runeforge Champion and goes wild now? I mean, I could have prevented that. That might have been, yeah, maybe I fucked this up. He can't get back his rune sustenance from the graveyard.
I don't think I did. He doesn't have that many runes.
He only has
Dennick
stuff. He's obviously not going to kill me. He can't get it from the graveyard. I assume it targets. I think this is going to do anything. I guess he is at 9 still. And I'll block. It's going to force him to chomp.
Seems like just an attack all here for me.
Well, that won't work.
No, I just can kill him with my removal.
All right, it's big game coming up here. Probably change the side a little bit for being on the draw. I likely want to look. I need to bring in one hook, I think, on the draw. That's a little awkward.
I could see cutting one more interceptor in this matchup. It's like the only match I don't absolutely love it, and it's not horrible. I don't want to cut them all. I like negate against him. I don't know if I'd put 2 in if I had to. That's one of the reasons I only played 1.
Okay, I just haven't. Okay.
Is because I knew I wanted at least or definitely wanted 1 against runes and a few other decks.
I don't know what I've done.
That didn't really show up,
Time
but
to figure it all out. To add a card back. Alright, I wasn't cutting either hook on my notes. It might be fine. As long as I can just kill the guys that grow out of control, the hooks are going to be good.
They clean up the Kikis pretty well.
Alright. Let's go Esper deck.
You might see some facial
I'm gonna keep it
reactions
even
out of
more
me.
again. I don't know. It has
This
no removal, but I have to be able to draw into some removal. If I just
This
draw like
game
one
was
removal, I
a
feel like this hand's pretty good.
emotional roller coaster for me, for sure. Curious to see if I think I made some mistakes. Well, I know one mistake I made that I'll point out when we get to it.
I don't like that he has multiple 2-drops he can play. Sand could have, maybe the sand was just wrong to keep. Spell stances. The rest of this stuff doesn't really kill.
I think I should play Rafine here. It looks like I'm going to play Archon.
I don't think I want to make the Archon bigger because it could possibly get stanced.
I think I like to play Rafine there. I don't know.
The sand needs to hit lands, and that's got a chance.
That's kind of why I wanted to play the Rafine, but maybe it. And I don't think that was just definitely a mistake or anything.
That's just one spell. I like that.
Yeah, it turned out to work out pretty good for me, actually.
If I had a land here with these interceptors, basically lights out, I think. Maybe not if he has a Valor stance. It's the only card he has an instant. Pretty sure I want to block.
Especially when he's got stances, I don't want to take a chance.
So I'm playing another one.
So here I think I should play Rafine again for sure. This I think is bad. I think I got caught up in my Archons there. That could have cost me the game right there because I'm not going to be able to just loot into lands. I think that I didn't even notice or I didn't even think about before. I mean, it's kind of nice that it blocks so well, but so the main thing I'm forgetting, and another reason to probably have played the Rafine for sure, is I'm basically forgetting that he has Skyclave Apparition in his deck. And I keep thinking he can only kill one of these Archons at a time. But when he plays Skyclave, he can copy it with Kiki. Now, it's true that I don't have any removal to, like, break that up, kill the Kiki or whatever. But if I would have played this Rafine last turn, I would be able to attack to draw 2 and then maybe hit a land to keep my interceptors. Whereas now, if I don't hit a land, I probably have to play Rafine and I'll be tapped out. So I really think my biggest mistake was playing this Archon over this Rafine. Then there'll be another mistake that I realized before, but I think that was my biggest mistake, and I think it kind of came from just we played this matchup a lot,
I think
and
the only way I lose is if I buff these.
and we played this matchup a lot, and I sideboarded a lot of removal and stuff, and like I thought it was winnable, but like not great or whatever. And then we just like, let's throw some Archons in so it's better, I think there'll be a lot of runes. So I didn't really play a lot of games with Archons in practice. I was just like, oh, how hard can this be? Just throwing in this card. But it turns out it's not like the absolute easiest thing to grasp when you've only played a handful of games in your life, I guess. But yeah. Basically, I'm talking. Everything I say now is like without Skyclave in mind. But clearly, I'm going to play Rafine, draw a bunch of cards, try to hit some lands. What's going to happen is I've completely forgotten about the Skyclave, okay? So when I go to discard, I'm just like, well, fuck, he's tapped out. He's only going to be able to cast one spell. I'm going dancing in my head. Vegas in the Mirage, Like, I'm just like, whatever. And I discard my Farewell, which if I would have just kept it, even if he had the Skyclave stuff, that could be a good way to come back. So if I had Skyclave on my mind, A, I think I would have played Rafine over the bird. And then B, I don't think I discard the Farewell when I end up doing all this looting.
But he'd have to have. Yeah, I think it's safe to buff one this turn.
I'm thinking about Valorous stance, which he can cast that on my own turn.
I just need to hit lands.
So I end up throwing the Farewell away. If I just throw the Emperor or something away there, or
Sure, you
even
don't
one of
cast
the
too many more
one of the
spells on that, huh?
lands. There it is, and I don't even know it right now. I don't even know it. I don't even realize it right now.
I'm kind of glad, honestly, because I think
I was like, oh, well, maybe he'll kill the small one.
I'm stupid. You just go both.
Yeah, I
You see
just
that when he played it?
now I notice it, and
Oh,
I'm
man.
like, oh my god! And now I've
Yeah,
thrown
guess
my
I'll lose that.
Farewell away.
Shit, I didn't even see that when he played it. That's embarrassing. Motherfuck. Maybe I needed to keep that Farewell. I do have 2 meat hooks in here still. Man. He's got the white rune. Yeah,
I mean, there wasn't like an obvious way to break this whole thing up. But yeah, if I just play my Interceptor, I mean my Seer a turn earlier, I'm gonna have Interceptor mana. And even if I do play it like I did,
is the main thing.
if I just hold this thing, I might win the game anyways.
Do you try to file? No, I might be able to kill his lifelink creature.
I mean, obviously, I still try to play this game out, but if I had kept Farewell, I would have been in a pretty good spot as well here.
Of course, he's just an apparition again. I don't think I can kill the Kiki here and win. I'll see what I draw. Maybe I'll draw the 1 mana black thing that kills a creature. Did. It's probably my best draw. Thinking land Interceptor here.
Yeah, I really needed that so I could kill Skyclave. Since I have a second Emperor, it might be okay to go ahead and kill the Kiki here, honestly. A second Emperor. I don't know if I said Interceptor.
No, do I want to?
I think no, I can't, because I know he has the lifelink rune. I have to kill whatever he puts that on.
I think so. I think that probably passed now. Maybe I was supposed to kill the reflection, but I'm worried about him just getting a huge lifelinker.
My real chance of winning was this flyer, just flying over and killing the lifelink whatever. Yeah, the game's not over, but that was pretty rough. I think I can obscure this guy. I would assume that I do that.
So I don't think he's going to attack me. I don't know. I'm probably screwed again. Helps a lot.
It's just these are a lot of decisions.
Yeah, shit, I don't have. This isn't good.
Yeah,
Kiki. He's gonna lifelink me, but maybe that's fine.
I don't want him to really be able to copy this Rune Forge. There's a lot of things going on. Yeah, I think just killing Kiki. If he gets in one lifelink hit, I guess it's just gonna have to happen.
He's gonna have a lot of big creatures. I don't like this. I probably can't. This probably wasn't the right play.
I don't know. I don't hate the play. I don't know what else I could do, really.
Thought I had him with those Archons, man. Discard that farewell.
He hems and haws. He's gonna put the lifelink on this, and he hems and haws about attacking. If he attacked with this creature, I think it would have been a lot better off. I would have been a lot better off if I got to just double block it than Wanderer this. This thing hems and haws. Pretty sure that I end up making a triple block here because I think he'd rather kill the 3/3s. And I just get a free 4 life. I think that's what I ended up doing.
I think I liked it a lot better if that 5/5 attacked me. I do think I should probably block it. Maybe not.
It's definitely possible that I should have taken it. I really just didn't know. It seemed really close. I have no timeouts.
Honestly, not sure.
But yeah, if I'd held on to a farewell,
Seems
it'd be
like
a
maybe
lot
I should have thought
better.
about that and not just. That was a long ways off of casting a farewell, but maybe I should have thought about the possibility of Skyclave copy and kept it instead of just thinking I'd won the game.
I do think I punted this match.
You very well could have Tamios by now. I thought I'd do her. See any way out of this, really. I'm gonna keep playing, but assuming I'm very dead.
And if somehow I could stop lethal with a verse, which is pretty much impossible, then I'll be able to untap, kill something, play another one, kill something else, but it's almost impossible.
Oh, maybe I'm not. Seems not good. Seems really not good. Smart to put it on not the biggest thing. Yeah, I'm dead now. I think with before that I could have lived, but he's going to gain life.
He's down to a minute 55. I mean, I think if I would have just had it, if I would have just kept that farewell, like, I don't know. Man, I doubt he
It was
kills
a good match.
me.
I'm mad that I don't think there's anything I could do about it. I just like I thought I couldn't lose that game with those cards. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I
He just
think
got
what
to
I
kill two.
needed to just not play the second one, play the Ravine to loot for lands a turn earlier is what I needed to do. The main thing. And then notice what was going on, potentially, to keep that farewell. Yeah, that one stings a little bit watching that back, but there you go.